Hello, busy dads and busy people everywhere. In this short video, I just want to complete my series of videos on the Busy Dad running program. I'm going to put together a playlist today, and in that playlist you will find the video where I introduce the principles of the program, the video where I introduce the 4-tiered level system, which, much like with the Burpee Busy Dad program, governs the running program. And in today, the final installment in the series, I'm going to detail the way that I want you to break down your weekly 80 minutes of work on the Busy Dad running program. These 3 videos together will tell you everything that you need to get started with the program. Okay. And if you have any questions about the way we're thinking this one through, please be in touch with me in the comments and we can get a conversation started. Now, before I talk you through the way that I'm envisioning the work, full disclosure, right now I am not practicing the Busy Dad running program. I practiced it for a few weeks towards the close of last year. I had a wonderful time with it. I felt real progress, and I dearly want to be running. I miss it, I really miss it. There's a running shaped hole in my heart right now, but it's just not proven possible for me, given my schedule, given the demands that I recognize as legitimate on me, for me to run these 2 programs concurrently. And especially now that the channel is picking up and I'm able to inspire others through my burpee practice, and because my first love will always be burpees, I've chosen the burpee program over the running program. But that's no reason for you to make that same choice, and it's also no reason for you not to attempt to run both programs concurrently. I think there's a real synergy between them. I might talk about that a little bit at the close of this video, but first of all, let me tell you about what I want your weekly work to look like. And here, I'm a little bit more prescriptive than I was in the Busy Dad Burpee program. In the Busy Dad Burpee program, all I care about is that you do 80 minutes of training on both of your 2 sacred movements. I'm not really that bothered about how you break down the work. A little bit more prescriptive for this program. So, the way that I want you to break down your work is by dividing yourself between what I'm going to call background work and foreground work as you prepare for the 5Ks that are going to help you progress through this training system. Let's start with your background run. Every week I want you to find 40 minutes from within your schedule for a steady run at a conversational pace. We're looking at a heart rate of roughly somewhere in zone 2, which is roughly 140 to 160 beats per minute. Okay, so for that run, you should be able to talk, but your conversation should be labored. It shouldn't be easy to talk, okay? I think this is an error that people make if they're not using smartwatches and so on to check their heart rate, and they're just trying to keep to zone 2 intuitively. They will often go out a little bit too easy. You should be able to talk, but your breath and your conversation should be labored, okay? These are very therapeutic runs to do, and they will help you build your engine and help improve your background fitness. But the foreground runs that I want you to do are much more intense, much more reminiscent of the style of training that I practice as a burpee practitioner. Once again, we're living in that 20-minute hellscape, and once again, we're working hard for all 20 of those minutes. Now, what I want to say about the 40-minute run is that you won't really need to warm up very much for this. For both 20-minute runs, I want a little bit of warm up, depending on how busy you are. So the first 20-minute run that you're going to perform is an interval run. You are going to, quite simply, run hard for 1 minute, and if you have to walk or just trot very, very slowly for another minute, that's going to be your 2-minute block, and you're going to do 10 2-minute blocks back to back. That's going to be your 20 minutes. What do I mean when I say you're going to run hard? I want you to be running at about the pace that you could hold for 1 mile, but not a pace that you could hold for much more than that. Okay. So that is workout 2, and that's a foreground workout because there you are training some of the skills that you're going to need to get through your 5K. If you have a couple of these workouts in the bag, and you want to shave off some time from your PB, you will always know that if you need to, you can sprint finish your workout. Okay, you're training the skill to be able to Run hard, even when you are super, super, super exhausted. So that is the second workout. And the third workout, I simply want you to run at a demanding pace, but uniformly for 20 minutes straight. Okay? That should be, what we're talking about here is a pace that you couldn't hold for 25 minutes, but that you could hold for 20 minutes. This should not be easy. You should be hurting from 5 minutes, you should be holding. Okay? Those two foreground workouts are really going to help you build the skills that you need to thrive in the 5K, which is, in my experience, a really intense and demanding distance. So those are your 3 workouts for the week. That's all you're going to do. Preferably you'll rest between them. A good way of breaking things up would be to do 1 foreground workout on the Monday, have your background workout on the Wednesday, hit another foreground workout on the Friday, and then rest up over the weekend and repeat. It's going to be very easy for you to plug that structure in with your Busy Dad burpee training if that's what you want to do. But if that's all you can do, that's all I did for 3 months, and it got my resting heart rate down, it got me feeling fit, and it allowed me to shave 2 minutes off my 5K PB. So it's an excellent way of training that I strongly recommend. So my friends, that wraps it up. That is what your training week will look like on the Busy Dad running program. Take care all of you, speak soon.